Um, how do you start a video like this? Hey, what's up? This is SGB618 here, and first of all, I want to say I'm sorry for the extremely long break. I will explain as to why I took such a long break in a little while. It's been several months, which is by far my longest break that I've taken on YouTube. I feel like the title of the video and the thumbnail have kind of spoiled the surprise a little bit. But yes, it's official. After July, which will be celebrating 10 years on YouTube, I'm going to be disappearing from the platform officially. Now, I know everyone is going to have a ton of questions to bring my way, and that's what this video is for. I didn't want to just leave without saying anything. I wanted to make a video explaining everything so that we're all on the same page and that you guys can understand my reasonings, because obviously, why would I just get up and leave something that I've been working on for 10 plus years? Like, come on now. It requires an explanation, and plus you guys are my supporters and subscribers, and it only makes sense that you guys hear this, right? Now, this kind of begun, I want to say, halfway through last year, where we just hit 9 years on YouTube. Obviously, in my mind, I was like, okay, next year is going to be 10 years. But then that's kind of when it hit me. I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be 10 years. That's a long time. I've actually been doing this for an extremely long time. And all of a sudden, I hit a crossroad in my mind. Do I want to wrap things up on an extremely high note, knowing that I've done a lot? Or am I going to just keep doing this until the wheels fall off, or until I fall off in this case? And ultimately, I picked basically finishing off on a high note, like after the 10 years. Now, the reason why I decided to do this is because I feel like I've done everything I needed to do on YouTube, and it's a very powerful thing to say, and I feel very proud to say that we've made 800 plus videos on YouTube. I don't feel like I need to do any more. I mean, we will do a little bit more, obviously, in July, which we'll get onto that. But in terms of putting in work and putting out the best content I can possibly put out here on YouTube, at least in terms of gaming and talking about that stuff, I feel like I've been able to do that, and I don't feel like I need to do any more. A huge portion of that reason is because I'm not as in touch with gaming anymore. I know that's probably a tough pill to swallow for some of you, but I don't finish a lot of games nowadays. Like, there's a ton of games that I have in my stash that I haven't touched in months, or even since I bought the game, which is crazy. Metroid Prime Remastered, you guys were there when I got that game on launch day. I'm still on the first level. Spider-Man 2, my favourite game from 2023, still haven't finished that yet. I've only beaten the funfair part, and I haven't even touched that game in months, as great as that game is. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, I was debating on getting it, but then I stopped myself. I was like, oh, I know I'm not going to play this. And I probably would have only have got it if I was going to make a video on it. I just don't finish games very much nowadays, and that's obviously led me to not really be in touch with a lot of things gaming. Don't get me wrong, I am still a big gamer, like I still enjoy it, and I'm not getting rid of my consoles or anything like that. I still have my Switch on my desk, I still have my PS5 with me as well, and obviously when Mario Kart 9 comes out, when I'm like 100 years old, I will definitely be getting that on day one, with or without YouTube. So my love for gaming is still there. I'm still going Comic-Con, I'm still going London Gaming Market, stuff like that. It's just consistently making gaming content on YouTube. It's just not, I just don't really feel the same way about it anymore. I made this channel when I was 11, which obviously is almost 10 years ago. At the time of recording this video, I'm now 21. And not in any way saying that, oh yeah, like it's an immature thing to do. I still disagree with that. I've grown so much by doing this channel, and I would like to think you guys can see that as well. But ultimately, I think we can all agree that in the span of 10 years, you're going to pick up other things and you're going to enjoy other things. So there's a lot more to me and my personality and my life than just gaming. And I feel like doing it after 10 years, it's just made me realize that I kind of want to do more with what I do with myself now. Because obviously I'm sacrificing a lot. Like, there's lots of family and friends who don't get to see me on the weekends because obviously I need to pencil in time for live streaming. Obviously there's times where my little cousins want to play games with me, and obviously I don't really feel super enthusiastic to play games when my cousins ask me to, because that's all I've been working on in my free time. So I'm just mentally exhausted. And to be honest, even when I do play games, well, at least before I took the break, I was in my head thinking of ways to make videos rather than actually enjoying the escapism. You see what I mean? And that's a big reason as to why I wanted to take a break, for starters, because I didn't just want to wake up on the wrong side of the bed and go, yeah, I'm quitting, I'm done, I can't be asked. I wanted to make sure that I would be okay with it. So I spent obviously the past couple of months living a life without YouTube and seeing how I get on. This has been some of the most peaceful and productive times, like, ever since I've started YouTube. I'm not even joking. The mental clarity just opened. I am no longer multitasking in my brain. I'm no longer stressing about trying to get stats up. I'm not getting discouraged about not getting rewarded for hard work, because obviously as grateful as I am for the results that I've put out on YouTube, I'm nowhere near the end goal that we originally had, or not necessarily the end goal, but I'm nowhere near other YouTubers who are a lot bigger, pretty much. And obviously you guys know that at the time I wanted this to be like my dream job, and wanted to make a better amount of income on this channel, and unfortunately we didn't get to that. So my point here is that obviously I didn't need to worry and stress myself out whilst worrying about other aspects of my life. Just trying to think of video ideas, like, oh, which video is going to be the one to pop, and oh, like, I need to stay on top of this, I need to play this game even though I can't be asked. And then at the end of the day, I get no free time, my family don't see me, and the third thing, I don't even want it anymore. I don't even want it that badly. So what's the point? Why am I sacrificing? If I don't even want to do this anymore deep down, and I'm only really doing this just for the sake of showing up and just for engagement, and what I mean by that is not, oh yeah, so I can get views and stuff, but I mean talking to you guys. Like, when I hopped on live streams, especially in recent times, I wasn't excited to play the games. I was excited to talk to you. You see what I mean? That's been the biggest and potentially the only reason why I've been uploading in recent times. The comments and engagement from you guys is great, and it's not because, oh yeah, you make my numbers go up. It's because you guys are genuinely cool. I don't know you guys personally, but just playing games with you guys and chatting with you guys, it's honestly amazing, man. Like, even the other day, shout outs to Aaron, like, we were playing Mario Kart online randomly, and I wasn't live streaming, he wasn't like a viewer or liked a video or whatever. We were just two people enjoying the same game, pretty much, just chatting about all of these players slapping us up on the game, and we were just enjoying ourselves. Honestly, when I was younger, I don't even know how I did this, because, like, as a kid, I was just totally immersed and obsessed with playing games. Like, that was all me. Especially those of you who know me personally or have seen me grow up or whatever, you would know that I was the video game kid. Like, pretty much. Like, I wasn't even allowed to play games Monday to Thursday. I had to wait until Friday and the weekend to play games. That's how bad my obsession was. I was like daydreaming about it like during school the whole week, and then on Friday I was like, yeah, I'm gonna complete this game, I'm gonna beat this boss. And then during the week I'm gonna go on YouTube research. I was just super obsessed and super energetic about playing games pretty much. But now that's just that is not in me whatsoever. I play every now and then, and even then I only play for maybe 2 hours. No, that's actually generous. That's if I'm sick and I physically can't do anything. But if it's like a normal week, I'm playing for like an hour and a half, maybe. There's weeks where I don't even play. There's weeks I don't even play. I feel like this is kind of evident as well. Like during live streams and stuff, especially the more recent ones, you guys are informing me and educating me on the latest of what's going on. There's so many things that I'm so out of touch with now. It feels weird to say this because back in the day I was a completely different person, but obviously a lot changes in 10 years. Like there's other things that I'm interested in now. Again, not saying that I'm not into gaming anymore, but in terms of escapism and free time, it's not my go-to anymore. And even if you want to talk about time, I don't really have the time for it anymore. I don't. It's kind of a lie. I do, but considering that I'm not as passionate about it anymore, I don't really want to spend my free time on it. That's how I honestly feel. I know it's a bit brutal to say, especially on a gaming channel. Obviously, I've got other responsibilities now. Life is moving very fast and life is very busy. All in a very good way, of course. All requiring my time and attention. And to be honest, YouTube has been the least exciting thing going on in my life at the moment. And I feel very privileged to say that. I don't want to hurt anyone, by the way. I know that a lot of my subscribers are like, yo, this guy is just doing a complete 180 on us. What's going on? I don't want it to be that way at all. It's not because of you guys or anything like that. I don't regret being a YouTuber or anything like that. This is just how I honestly feel. It's gotten to that point where it feels quite repetitive, and it's something that I don't want to pursue anymore. So, especially seeing how my life is getting more busy and it has a lot of potential. I can see a lot of things in the future that is coming towards me, and things that I'm looking forward to as well. Why would I continue to keep something in my life that's going to take up a lot of my time, energy, resources and presence, when I could just be doubling down on everything else in life? Not only that, but YouTube is the only thing that isn't rewarding my hard work as well. You see what I mean? On YouTube, you just get told, do better, do better, do better. But with everything else, with my regular job, I get paid. With my other responsibilities, it's fulfilling. And then, obviously, when I'm looking after my family or hanging out with my family, they're happy. I want to indulge in that, to be honest. And also, I want to be able to play video games with my cousins without not being asked to do so. Like, without the tiredness that comes with it. Like, basically, I told my little cousin about me quitting YouTube, and he was like shocked, and he was like, oh, Mikes, man, why are you doing this? Like, you're doing so well and X, Y, and Z. And I was like, cuz, you're going to be able to see me more often. Like, we can still play games together and stuff. I'm still the same person. It's just you're going to be able to see me more. Like, and plus, I'll be around on Saturdays now. And the way his face lit up, I was like, yeah, this is how I know this is the right decision. I got such a good reaction from him. It just feels right, guys. It just feels right. That's the best way for me to put it. And like I said, this wasn't something that I just thought of on the spot, or I just woke up with this thought or something like that. This has taken me several months to really think about and experience as well. Like I said, the last couple of months have been a demo for me. Am I happy to live my life without YouTube? And ultimately, I do. It feels like a massive weight's been lifted off of my shoulders, I'm not gonna lie. And even whilst I was playing some games during this time, I wasn't thinking about YouTube one bit. It was actually quite relaxing. Now, I know some of you guys know that I do content creation outside of just YouTube. And don't worry, I will not be quitting that. I'm still going to be doing side projects, and I'm going to be doing commissions. Basically the same as before. I'm not selling my equipment, my camera, my microphone, everything. That's all staying with me. I ain't selling those. I'm not retiring from content creation in terms of for my personal activity. I might even still do family vlogs and stuff. I'm not posting that to YouTube, obviously, but basically I'm still passionate about creating content and filming and stuff like that. Last year, actually, some of you guys don't know this, me and my friend, shout outs to Giovanni if he's watching this video, we filmed our first wedding video. Like, we actually got commissioned to be the cameraman for a wedding. Completely out of my comfort zone, never done it before. But it was an experience, and I want to do more things like that behind the scenes. This isn't a case of that, oh, I'm backing away the camera and I don't want to do this anymore. It's not that. It's just the consistency of uploading content to YouTube, and the fact that it's gaming as well. I do love gaming, but my relationship with it isn't the same. It just isn't. And I feel a little bit inauthentic to still create content for this channel knowing that as well. If I deep down don't feel the same level of passion about it, I don't feel right to make content about it. It's not the same. It won't feel the same. Now, this video has been very long. I've had a lot to say. I don't know how long it's going to be in the final version. I know that this video was probably a massive nuke and a massive bomb of a surprise to a lot of you guys. Both people who know me in person and who don't. And I know that this video will be heartbreaking for a lot of people as well. But I want you to understand that I am extremely grateful for every single moment that I've had on this channel. I'm grateful for you, who, whether you've been here from the beginning or if you've come to this channel recently, I am extremely, extremely grateful for all of the support that you have given me. And there is nothing on this channel that would have been achieved if it wasn't for the community 618 squad. I wore this hoodie for this video for a reason. Honestly. Yeah, this moment feels very weird for me. It feels very weird. I wasn't expecting to retire this early on. I thought I had a lot more in me, but I like to self-reflect a lot. And after that self-reflection, I realized that this really isn't what I want. And obviously, I'm being vague on purpose because you guys know I'm very private about my personal life. Life is very good at the moment. Life is very, very good. And like I said, YouTube is the one thing that feels like I'm being held back a little bit. So just breaking free from that, I feel like I'm able to spread my wings a little bit and kind of enjoy life a lot more. To be honest, I can actually leave my house on the weekend. So as sad as that sounds. So July is my last month where I'll be producing content, obviously in celebration of 10 years on YouTube, and also just to say a proper farewell. I wasn't just gonna dip just out of nowhere, just like say, oh yeah, I'll be back soon, guys, and then just don't come back. Nah, we gotta end things on an extremely strong note. And guys, I've got content for you in July. Obviously, we gotta end with a bang. I've got content, so stick around for that. Keep your eyes peeled. I will be obviously announcing things, scheduling things, so on and so forth. So obviously keep your eyes open, and I hope you're looking forward to that. We'll be live streaming again soon, so very good. Man, how do you end a video like this now? I have learned so much from being a YouTuber. I just wanted to put that out there. I mentioned earlier that I feel like I've changed as a person on YouTube. I feel like if you watch the first video of me on camera or me speaking on a video compared to now, two very different people. It's actually funny watching the old me, because I was struggling. I'm naturally a very shy person, and me speaking on camera or me even talking, in front of the internet was something I wasn't especially enthusiastic to do at first. Especially if you watch my sub specials. I can't remember which milestone it was. I think it might have been 500 when I had done my face reveal. I was so nervous. I was so nervous, but I've been able to take all of this and put it into other aspects of my life. Again, not going into detail, but I've been able to put this into other areas and other places of work. And this has become experience and this has become practice. And like I said, I don't regret it at all. And you guys have helped me out a whole ton. This wasn't just me. So I'm very proud of everything that we've accomplished here. I'm proud that 618 Squad became where it is. And yeah, man. You guys know I love you guys 100%. You already know. Now, I guess the question is, because I'm going to be leaving this channel, if you want to follow me around, where do you go? Well, I will actually still be keeping my music channel active. I'll still be posting music to that, SG Beats, because I am very passionate about music and I've been making music non-stop. So if you want to follow me outside of just this channel, make sure that you head over to SG Beats, as I'll still be posting on there. Let's see if we can get that channel to a decent amount of subs. I mean, we don't have to, but obviously, yeah, if you want to stick around and still see me put out something, because obviously it won't be regular videos, it will be music, then feel free to follow me on my music channel. And all of my social media links will still be open, I'll still be using them. So if you want to follow me on there, by all means do that. And you never know, just like Aaron might play some Mario Kart with you like on a random day or whatever. But guys, I know that this has been such a crazy video and such an unexpected way to come back and all of this stuff. Yeah, it's the end. It's the end. But I feel like it's bittersweet. Of course it's sad and it's the end of an era, as one of my best friends said to me. But I'm ready to close this chapter. I'm ready to close this chapter. We've done enough. We've done enough, and on to the next. On to the next. Some of you guys are YouTubers as well, so it's up to you lot to continue the legacy, you know. But we still got one more month left, so don't worry. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. Enjoy. All I've left to say is thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.